Unfortunately, YouTubers can be scammers. It's just like any other profession. You can get scammed in any industry at any time. But the idea with YouTubers is like a lot of people look at internet money as something easily to be made. And once you get somewhat of a following, you feel entitled to that money. I've seen a lot of my friends come and go with that same mentality. And what you see happening a lot of times with YouTubers is like they'll start to scam their audience with offering things like consultations they never do. They'll make fake courses that don't really exist. Some people will sell land, sell real estate. They will win the trust of their audience to benefit themselves. And one of the greatest people here on the YouTube platform that I've heard of doing this is Mary Jane Byarm. I don't know if that's the full name, but that's what they say her name is. And she's a beautiful travel creator with a lot of people who dislike her for her alleged scamming ways. I'm going to play a clip of this video and then we're going to come back.
Hi, my wonderful sweet babies. It's Destined Choice, and I wanted to get on here really quickly and discuss the scam traveler now begging her fans for cash apps.
If I would so much appreciate your love and support if you feel led to help me. I have the link down below where you can help me. And I'm like, what can I do for people in exchange? Like, what's something cool I can do for people in exchange if they want to donate to my challenge? So I thought it'd be really cool to send you guys postcards. So if you sign up to help me down below, then it's $25.
Now, if you guys didn't know, Mary Jane Byarm, one of the most infamous scammers on YouTube and one of the craziest stories I've ever covered on my platform, who is known for being a scammer, is now begging her fans to cash out her money because she's now struggling to maintain her lifestyle. Now, evidently, this didn't just come out of nowhere. Evidently, this is very clear that she's not getting any sponsorships anymore. She's not able to sustain her lifestyle. Her views have gone down over time. And now she's begging her followers to sustain her lifestyle by giving her money. The scammer posted this video to her channel a few days ago, making it clear that she's now burnt out after going to so many countries across the globe. And now she wants people to send her $25 in exchange for a postcard anytime she goes to these countries.
Now that clip comes from YouTuber Destined Choice, and he exposed the fact that this particular lady is so entitled, she's now begging for fans for her money. Now she was selling fake tours and all of that, scamming thousands and thousands of dollars from her subscriber base. And that's why if you ever type in her name on YouTube in the word scam, a lot of videos are gonna come up. But then again, she's also trending and for another reason. And that reason is she's saying that, you know, after being over 100 countries, racism doesn't exist. I want to play that clip here on TikTok and then we're going to come back.
Mary Jane Byarm gets attacked while in Italy. Yes, y'all, the same Mary Jane Byarm that said this.
Run into a situation where I'm like, I'm about to die because I'm black. Like, it's just in freaking insane, and the lie needs to stop that the whole world hates and that America hates black people, and it's just like this concentration camp for black people in America, and it's
freaking privileged. And I think that we have more privilege because we get to say these things like, you can't say this word, I can. So like, I don't really have to, like, I feel like white people these days have to walk on eggshells, you know, with what they're saying, because
anything, especially if you're a white male, this dragon doesn't exist. That's what I'm here to say. The dragon doesn't exist. I get to meet some of the kindest people on earth. And they're hospitable, and they're kind, and they're loving, and they're welcoming.
I challenge you to not exist or believe anything that someone has put there in your mind.
Don't be a victim. I'm not a victim of anything. Because I'm not claiming victimhood of anything. I'm not a victim of anything.
So that's what she initially said. But it looks like she got her Negro wake-up call because she was in some European country where indeed she was discriminated against because of her race. And I want you to hear what happened to her. And yes, she did get hands put on her, and I'm gonna come back and weigh in on it.
Off the camera.
Don't hit me.
Good, we're not on the phone.
This is my mother. Don't touch me, okay? Don't tell her to get on the phone. Food, everything changed then.
Of course.
Everything changed once I got food.
Yes, because someone bought for you food, or you bought food.
First of all,
Okay, anyway.
I am patient, but right now you are joking me. You still go away, okay?
You guys, I'm still processing what just went on. I'm here at, I haven't decided if I'm going to see the hotel name yet. And I'm minding my business. And I've been staying at this hotel for about a week and a half. Mind you, every day has been fine. I've been popping in, popping out of the hotel every day, saying hi to reception, on my way into the hotel and leaving. Everything's been fine. All of a sudden, I'm going to set this up for you guys. So I go out for the full day. I'm back around 6 p.m. back to the hotel, and I needed to send postcards. So on my way back up the stairs, so I'm going up to my hotel, the lady at reception goes, "Oh, hey, I need to talk to you for a second, so please hang out in the reception area or in the lobby." So I'm like, okay, because she was talking to another guest. So, okay. So then she's talking to the guest, the guest stops, talking to her, and then she goes, "Oh, you come here." I'm like, "This is the lady with the glasses on."
And we saw that you bought some food.
Her name, and she said, "I'm not telling you." So I said, "Okay." This is the lady with the glasses on in the video. She goes, "We need to charge you for your food." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "So part of the hotel policy is that you don't bring any outside food." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Part of the hotel policy is that you don't bring outside food, and you've been ordering food." I'm like, "Anyways, miss, have a nice day." Try to go back up to my hotel room. I'm like, "You gotta be kidding me." Apparently, a part of the hotel policy is you got to dine here and order room service here and no outside food. No one ever said that to me. It's not written anywhere. It's not written in any part of the hotel, but apparently it's this secret rule. It's like, if someone tells me I can't do something, unfortunately, I try to go do that thing, if that makes sense. So I order food again. I order food because I was like, how dare you tell me I can't order food? It's a hotel. It's not a freaking prison. Like, and it's not a restaurant. It's not the movie theater. I'm in a hotel. I can order food. I don't want to eat this food. So I order food again. The lady doesn't say anything. Right. She sees me getting the food too. I get a phone call. Ring, ring, ring. We need you to come downstairs. I figure it's going to be about the food. So you can say I kind of stoked this argument because the lady felt disrespected because she just told me I couldn't order food, and then I ordered food. So I go downstairs, and there's three guys. There's three guys, two security guys, another white guy, and her. And they're like, "Here's a bill." They slide me a bill for 700 euros. And they're like, you owe this to the hotel. And I'm like, "Can you explain to me why I owe 750 euros to this hotel?" They're like, "We've calculated every day we've been fining you for ordering food when we clearly said you can't, and for makeup on towels." I'm like, mind you, when I tell you I've been going in and out and in and out and in and out of this hotel every day. My hotel's been cleaned every single day. They're like, we've had several makeup stains on towels. I wear concealer like under here. That doesn't stain. They're like, for makeup on towels. And also we've been fining you every day, every single day for ordering food. Like, apparently they've been fining me and it's been accumulating. I was like, this is a joke. So I'm like, I'm not even entertaining this. The girl literally goes, "We'll call the police and we'll even call the United States Coast Guard," or something, she said. "And we'll get you in trouble." I'm like, is this real life? So I have a postcard program, right? So I send postcards to you guys. You can sign up down below. And basically, I send you guys a postcard every time I travel. So I had about 25, 30 postcards in my hand, and I'm trying to leave the door. I'm completely ignoring these people. I'm like, this is a joke. I'm not even entertaining it. I have all these postcards in my hand. Just, by the way, I went back upstairs, and I'm coming back down to send the postcards, right? Because every day I send out about 20, 30 postcards to you guys who sign up. This random woman comes out of nowhere. They called her. They literally called this woman to come correct me. Lord knows who she was because I asked for ID, I asked for credentials, I asked for who is she. She said she owns the hotel. But I'm like, can I see, I don't believe you. Can I see some kind of ID or you're not even wearing a suit? They literally called like a lady to come beat me up. She literally smacks the postcards out of my hands that are for you guys who sign up for my postcard program. She pushes me onto a couch. She smacks me I can't make this up, you guys. And she's standing over me, like, literally, like, I'm like, who does this woman think I'm like, wait, this is not happening. She's standing over me after she punched me, and she said, you're not going anywhere. Give me my money. That's exactly what she said. And she's doing this in my face.
So again, guys, you've heard what she said, right? And she showed some level of video evidence of the lady standing over her. I don't know if the lady hit her, but again, I heard she changed her story after that, saying that, she didn't mind being a punching bag for somebody else. It seems like the young lady is an institutionalized liar, and she will do anything and say anything for clout. So I'm not sure what is to be believed. But what I can tell you is racism is a real thing. And I don't care any place in the world that you go to and you believe that because you're an American citizen or you're a black person, you have a U.S. passport, people don't really appreciate that. Just because you have a U.S. passport and you may have some money, that doesn't, stop them from discriminating against what their beliefs about black people are. And that's just people out here who just want to live in a world where you think that everybody accepts you because of who you are. Now, there are great people of different races that can help you out. There are people out there who can love you and people out there who can be your friends. I have met some really great people in the last 10 years. Some of them have not been black. And I can honestly say that these have been some of the people that have had my back in my life. However, in general, with that being said, I still believe that those people still had some level of racial undertones that they felt about the black community at large, that probably if they could really express themselves, I wouldn't appreciate that. And I think that you need to always understand that as long as you have this skin tone, there are certain levels of things that people will discriminate against you. And we got to stop having the attitude that the whole world is going to accept you, the whole world's going to appreciate you. When really that's not the case. The whole world doesn't appreciate you. The whole world isn't going to be on your side. There is racism and it's always going to be there. And to get your Negro wake-up call by getting slapped around in somebody else's country by a woman when you thought everything was cool as a wake-up call, especially after you're the same person allegedly scamming your own audience, many of those who are black women. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Fair Use. I'm out.